Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen with the Xi'an or Aopoa Nox Concept Sale guide. The Nox is a one-seater, fast, sleek, manoeuvrable, open canopy space bike geared towards racing and a bit of combat on both ground and in space. It's available on Concept Sale for $35 as a war bond, which is a discounted price if you don't use any store credit, or $40 if you're using store credit. Both of those are excluding taxes. The sale runs until July 3rd, 2017, and during the sale it comes with the Southland hanger, lifetime insurance, and 2 pieces of hanger flare, which are a Nox model and a Nox poster. The Nox comes in 2 flavours as well, the standard Nox, which is black, and the Nox Q, which comes in silver, as well as being the limited edition version of the ship available during the concept sale. And there are packs of 2 Noxes, packs of 5 Noxes, and 2 with a Starfarer available at a discount. The Nox is also expected to be $45 once it's flight ready. And it looks to be flight ready with the 3.0 live release soon. So let's talk about what we know about the Nox and use comparisons with the Dragonfly, as it's the only vehicle in the same class currently. It has 2 size 1 hardpoints for weapons, coming with 2 M3A laser cannons, so it's pretty much identical to the Dragonfly in that regard. Its components are geared towards racing with competition parts, whereas the Dragonfly has civilian ones, which are more balanced. It has competition standard Xi'an engines that give it a lot of speed and agility, much more than that Dragonfly, or at least a bit more. The Nox protects its pilot with armour that comes up behind the rider, so once he gets into the ship, which is he sits in it like it's a competition bike, IRL, like it's the Akira bike, and that kind of protects the pilot at the back with a little bit more armour there. The Nox is geared towards racing and combat, whereas the Dragonfly is much more focused at exploring, scouting and looting. The Nox is that one-seater though, and the pilot, as I said earlier, he sits himself like it's a racing bike compared to the upright nature of the Dragonfly, which has the bonus of being able to have that extra passenger facing in the rear, that Dragonfly. It can be used in space or on a planet's surface, although it requires a parent ship to take it from orbit down to a planet and from a planet back up into space if it wants to be used there. It can't get there by itself. It has a windscreen fully covering the rider's face as well, so it's got a reasonable amount of protection. The bike uses a holographic HUD as well, which will be projected once you start the bike up. It is faster and more manoeuvrable than that Dragonfly, and it can be stored in the cargo bays of ships with enough room. It is smaller than the Dragonfly at 5.5 metres long, 1.5 metres wide, and 1.5 metres high. The Dragonfly, which is very similar but a little bit bigger, the Dragonfly is 6.5 metres long, 2.25 metres wide, and 1.25 high. So it is a little bit shorter, the Dragonfly, but this should fit in lots more cargo bays much more easily, potentially allowing you to get to more Noxes in a ship, or possibly into smaller ships. Now, we know that's going to fit into ships like the Cutlass and the Freelancer, and with anything with an appropriately large cargo bay. They are suitable as short-range escorts for ships that can deploy them, hence why they sold them in a package with a Starfarer. The Nox is unavailable to enter or exit atmosphere without the aid of that parent ship, and the Dragonfly can take a small amount of cargo, whereas the Nox can take none. So bear that in mind as well. The ship does not have a quantum drive or a jump drive either. For players that are after a racing bike or a fast single-seater bike for travel and combat on planets, the Nox is just going to be a better choice than the Dragonfly typically anyway. But remember, it only has 1 seat and can't take any additional cargo. You won't be bringing back loot with you from a ship or planet with the Nox, no more than a character can carry anyway. And the fact that it's probably going to be ready for Alpha 3.0 is a huge bonus. I suspect that a lot of backers will grab one as a lifetime insurance token, so you grab one of these ships, and then you'd upgrade it later to the ship that you want, transferring lifetime insurance to the new ship. There will be a FAQ released for the Nox next week, and if it's got any new stuff in it, we will take another look at the ship once that's up. Every month, we are giving away a ship. For June, it's a Freelancer, DUR or DUR, donated by the Epic Stormfire 962. All you need to do is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and comment on any of my Star Citizen videos during that month. Any questions about the Nox or about Alpha 3.0 or anything, or for me, a special thank you to my patrons that allow me to create the amount of content I do. Thank you so much. If you are interested in becoming a patron or want to see anything more about what we've talked about, links to everything are down below. Check out the Nox. It should be cool. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the verse.